everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me in this Get Ready With Me video as I try out some Makeup Revolution products. So let's get started and try out some new makeup. Alrighty, so as you can see, I am barefaced. I only did my eyebrows off camera because brows take me forever and I just wanted to save us a bunch of time. As we try these products, we'll just talk about what's going on in life because there's a lot going on nowadays. Let's get started. First, I'm going to sanitize my hands because I'm about to be touching all over my face. I did originally want this to be like a full face of Makeup Revolution products, but I didn't get everything that I needed from Makeup Revolution to do a full face. So I decided to try to get as close to a full face of affordable makeup products as I can. Can you guys believe that it's October already? Oh my goodness. Christmas is right around the corner. I know I'm crazy talking about Christmas, but I love me some Christmas. I've been watching Lovecraft Country on HBO. Right now I'm about to just prime my eyelid with some P. Louise base. This is a lighter color because I'm gonna use some bright colors. So I kind of want them to really pop. So I'm just gonna lightly blend this in all over my lid. Yeah, I've been watching Lovecraft Country. That is a show, I tell you. It's kind of hard for me to explain what it's about because it's about a lot of different stuff. So, yeah, I mean, it's good. It's kind of creepy. I've also been watching Ghost. That's like the spin-off from Power with the son Tyreek. First, I'm going to go in with this Makeup Revolution. What palette is this? Forever Flawless Flamboyance palette. And I'm going to go in with one of the lighter shades on the fluffy brush and blend this. It's called Significant. I'm going to blend the shade all over the crease and above the crease as well. Am I seeing any color? I think I'm seeing color. This palette was $10, so if I get some color payoff and some good pigmentation, that's going to be $10 well spent. I'm just going to keep building up this color until I get the payoff that I'm looking for. So I think that's like basically it. The Lovecraft Country and Ghost. Those are like the only shows that I've been watching lately. I said I wanted to watch Dancing with the Stars because Sky Jackson is on it. If you don't know who she is, that's a little girl that plays Zuri on Bunked and Jessie on the Disney Channel. So now I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless Birds of Paradise palette. I think I'm going to start out with this deep purple shade, and it's called Adventure. And I'm going to put that on the outer corner here. I thought it was going to be a little bit more pigmented than it is. We're just going to pack it on and build it up so we get it where we need to be. We're going to drag that into the crease. I've also voted. And vote if you have not done so already. I'm going to take that first brush again and just blend off the edges and around to soften up that shade a little bit. And I'm just going to take a little bit more base and blend it out with my finger. I'm going to go in next with this lighter purple shade. It's called Island. And I'm just going to pack that on all over the lid. This purple actually looks like reverse purple. And that's a tad bit lighter. Literally a tad bit. Are you guys taking your children trick-or-treating with all that's going on right now? I don't know. I asked my daughter if she wanted to do it. She claims she don't want to do nothing else because of Corona. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Are you getting together with family? Are you going to like have limited family members over? Are you doing like close relatives and friends so that way you're still social distancing? What are you doing? Normally with me and my family is really just my siblings and my mom and probably like a handful of cousins that stop by and friends. But this year I don't know what we're doing. My mom's having back surgery and she normally does the cooking. I suggested me and my sisters do the cooking, but of course my brothers had some smart comments about that, so I really don't know what we're doing this year. I feel like the way things have been going lately with the pandemic, people are still out and about doing their normal and not really paying attention to these rules and regulations due to COVID, when it comes to COVID. So people are still probably going to be having their gatherings. I'm going to go in with the shade Hot Tropic. It's like this shimmery shade. And I'm going to just apply that to the inner corners of my eyes. I'm going to wet this little flat brush with a little fixing spray. And I'm going to just apply that. Even with a wet brush, I feel like that could be. Nah. Let me try it with my finger. That's a little better. Right? It's a little better. I mean, I've seen parties going on, so I'm pretty sure people are still going to be doing their thing. Not letting nothing slow them down. I just want everybody to be safe out there. Wear your mask. Social distance, you know. So we don't need to continue to spread this mess. We need to stop it. I'm going to use this to do a little wing on my eye and throw on some lashes. I'm going to go ahead and prime our face. I'm going to use this affordable drugstore brand primer. This is the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, and it's one of my favorite primers. This was the first primer I actually started using, and I like it. It reminds me of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer or Photo Ready Primer, which is like $30 something, whereas this one I'll be paying. Where this one is like $5, and it's really good, really good. All right, let's go in with this foundation. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. And I'm using the shade F13. I do like this doe foot applicator. Woo. Alright, after I spread it all over my face, I'm going to go in with a brush and blend it out. The shade is pretty good. Would I call it full coverage? I don't think so. More of a medium coverage, which you can build to be full coverage. But I wouldn't necessarily consider this to be full coverage. But then again, I use like Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, and that's probably the fullest coverage foundation you could use. So that's what I'm comparing it to, which probably isn't fair. I was a little worried about the shade not matching me. I don't know how it's to me on camera. It's a little more orange than it is in person. In person, it looks like a perfect match. It looks like my skin. We're going to go in with this Conceal and Hydrate in the shade C12, and I hope this is a good shade. It looks a little light. We're going to put a dot on the chin. A little there. Here. And down the nose area. Then I'm going to blend. I don't know. Let's blend this out. It blended easy. It says that this is a medium to full coverage concealer. I would say, again, medium coverage. What's your favorite concealer right now? Right now, mine has to be Shape Tape by Tarte. That's like my go-to. I feel like I could have went a shade darker in this concealer. I'm going to do a little contour on my nose with this L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick. Just a little. I'm just going to blend. I look like Lion King. Going to blend that out right up into my brows and down the side of my nose. Oh, for those of you who do not know, October 23rd, Hallmark Channel will start running their holiday movies. So if you're into that, be on the lookout. Starting October 23rd. I watch those, even though they use like the lightest skinned black girl they can find for their one movie with a black girl, until they start running like the real Christmas movies like Elf and Home Alone, and my favorite Christmas movie, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I can watch that movie. You know, sometimes they play it all day on like Christmas, and that's when my TV's on. What I had to stop doing was stop streaming holiday movies during the rest of the year, because I found that if I watch them all year round, they don't feel as special to me as they do once they start playing them on TV for the holidays. So now I'm going to conceal my under eye area. Oh, it's really light. I don't know about this. Like, it's not my favorite color, but I definitely could have went a shade lighter with this concealer. I mean, darker. I always take a brush and just blend out my concealer a little bit before I go in with a sponge and finish it out. So that's what I'm doing now. And then I go in with the sponge and finish blending it out. So have you voted yet? I have. Like, I literally like stalked in the mail for my ballot. I was ready. Okay. I'm going to take this Makeup Revolution setting powder in the shade Deep Honey, the loose setting powder. I do really like that the the packaging on this. It holds all the powder in this little compartment so that it's not everywhere. And it's a deep compartment at that. It's really nice. I really like that. So I feel like even if I don't love this setting powder, I'm going to empty this out and put my Ben Nye setting powder in this. Oh Lord, I'm making a mess. Alright, so I'm going to take this setting brush and I'm going to push the powder into my under eye area where I put that concealer. I thought this was going to be too dark, but I mean, it's not as light as I go with setting powder for my under eye area. My Ben Nye is in the shade Banana. It's the banana powder. So it's a little brighter. It's a little lighter because it brightens this area up for me. This is more like I can set my whole face with this. But that's okay. It might not give me no flashback, so that's a good thing. I'm not a baker. I'll leave it on for a little while and I'll brush it off. So I did not have a powder to set my face from Makeup Revolution, so I'm going to use this Black Radiance Soft Focus finishing powder in the shade 9202 Creamy Bronze Finish. I'm just going to take this big fluffy brush, tap off the excess, and everywhere that I did not put that loose setting powder, I'm going to lightly dust my face with this finishing powder. Brush it's like a fart. Is it the powder? I'm going to take another fluffy brush and I'm going to lightly dust away that setting powder from underneath my eyes. Powder's not that bad. It's not bad at all. Alright, now I'm just going to bronze my face with a Physicians Formula bronzer, butter bronzer. They smell so good. Have you ever smelled these butter bronzers? This is in the shade Endless Summer. This smells really good, kind of coconutty. I don't know. Oh, it smells so good. Just going to add some more color to my face. With this bronzer. Oh, I forgot to contour. Oh, I was supposed to use this. Can I still do that? Let me see. Lightly add this Sculpt and Glow dark shade, this contour shade here in the hollows of my cheeks to contour the face. I kind of skipped this step a little bit before I put my bronzer on. I always do this before bronzing. Now I'm going to do along the jawline as well. You get you that snatched look appearance. Make my face look skinny now. And I'm going to just take that same, I'm not going to add any more product on. I'm going to take that big fluffy brush that I used to bronze with just to go over what I just put on my face and blend it out a little bit more. Because again, I normally do that step before I am a bronzer. Let's go back to the eyes now. This is the closest one to me, so I'm going to take this NYC City Proof 24-hour eyeliner in this black shade, and I'm just going to put a little bit in my waterline. I'm not going all the way over with that. I'm just going to the center of the waterline with this. Right there. This small fluffy brush, and I'm going to go back in this Birds of palette. What is this? Birds of Paradise palette, and then take that darker purple shade that looks like the regular purple shade, and I'm going to smoke that under the lash line to soften it up a little bit. I'm going to bring that all the way over. I'm going to go back in with that flat fluffy brush and that hot tropic color, this little shimmer shade here. I'm going to put that on the inner corner of my eyes and the inner part of my lower lid as well. Let me I'm not using that brush, I'm using this brush because that other brush didn't do what I wanted it to do. And this one is doing what I want it to do. Oh, I just poked myself in my eye. Now I'm going to take this highlight shade from this Sculpt and Glow palette, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone right here. We are almost done. I'm going to highlight with the same highlight color. Okay. All right now. And a little on the nose. And here. Just a tiny bit there. And my cute bow. I keep skipping steps. I don't know what's going on. I forgot my blush. No, I don't have a Makeup Revolution blush. I do have this Milani Bake blush in the shade Luminoso. This is one of my favorite blushes. This was actually probably one of the first blushes that I purchased. This is really nice peachy shade, and it has like a shimmer to it, so you don't need highlight if you just want to wear this blush. All these years, I never knew it was a little brush in here. Oh Lord. And a mirror. Ah, how cute. I'm now going to line my lips with this ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF2. I feel like I looked down this whole entire film because my monitor is right here. I'm using my laptop as my monitor, as I explained to you before in a previous video. So I feel like I've been constantly looking down in this whole video, and I'm sorry. I'm going to apply this Makeup Revolution lipstick in the shade Fling. going to apply a little bit of this NYX gloss in the shade Cinnamon Roll. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of this Makeup Revolution Calming Makeup Fixing Spray with cannabis. This smells good. This really smells good. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. My thoughts on Makeup Revolution, the products that I've tried. Do I think that I will stop using some of my everyday Ride or Die Holy Grail products and start using these products? No. But for the price, I think that these products did a really good job. My least favorite product has to be the concealer. Not that it was bad, it just wasn't my favorite concealer. I have concealers that I love. My favorites would have to be the foundation, which was really good. It wasn't a full coverage. It was a buildable foundation, so it can be medium to full coverage. And I think for the price, it was wonderful. Also has the foundation I use today on their website for like $5.99. You cannot beat that. And I feel like the shade was good for me. It matched me almost perfectly. It blended really well, and it's not drying on the skin, so I like that about that foundation. The shadows, I had to do some building to get it to where it is. It wasn't bad. The palettes are 15 bucks. I got them on sale for $10, so what do you expect? You get what you pay for. They did a good job, if you ask me. They're great for beginners. So if you're a beginner to makeup and you're looking for some makeup products that's going to give you some quality, it won't break the bank, try the Makeup Revolution items. They did a really good job. I'm not mad at this look. That setting spray. The smell of the setting spray was really, really nice. It was refreshing, and I feel like it blended my makeup look together. You know, I don't look dry, I don't look pasty. It was a good setting spray, and I think that setting spray was only like $5 too. Don't quote me on that, but it wasn't mad expensive. So at the end of the day, I recommend trying them out if you're new to makeup or you're looking for quality, affordable, budget-friendly products. These worked really well. Other than that, thanks for joining me and getting ready with me. I appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, bye-bye.